So over the last few years, there have been a few big habits that have absolutely changed the game for me, and I wish I started them sooner. What's going on? My name is Dave, and I help busy guys to meet and date high quality women. And the habits make the man. You are what you repeatedly do. Your habits are going to affect your mindset, your attitude, and even the types of opportunities you have on a daily basis. And today, we're gonna cover some of the habits I wish I started way sooner. So let's get right into it. Over the last couple of years, I've implemented a daily walking habit. So pretty much every single day, I get out there and walk around, whether it's cold, warm, whatever it may be, for like 10 to 15 minutes. And I try to do it in a busier part of whatever area I'm living in. This gets me moving, it helps clear my head, gives me a little bit of vitamin D, and it's just a great part of my day. It's something I look forward to. Another added benefit of it, if this is something you try out, is it's gonna give you more opportunities to talk to girls, especially if you're doing it in higher traffic areas. Like if you go for a quick walk and maybe you sort of walk through a big shopping area, or like a shopping street, or like a popular part of a downtown type of thing, you're gonna see girls that you wanna talk to. And if you've been following what I always tell you in the videos, you should be aware when you're walking around, right? Be aware of the hot girls that are down the street, the hot girls that are walking your way, and be ready to go say hi if you see them. One of the biggest habits I've implemented over the last few years, one that I basically paid no attention to for probably the first 28, 29 years of my life, is taking care of my skin. And it's no surprise that for a big portion of that, I had a lot of problems with acne, with dry skin, with other skin ailments. But since I've started taking care of my skin, all of that has changed. I rarely ever get breakouts. My skin is a lot more hydrated, and I feel a lot better when I look in the mirror. And that brings me to the sponsor of today's video, Tiege Hanley. I saw Beast using it one day, and I thought I'd give it a try. It just seemed like it was so easy. Like they gave you each product. They told you exactly how much of each one to use, and you had your face wash, you had your moisturizer. I didn't even have to think about it. It seemed so easy. So for a guy like me who's pretty busy, and maybe I don't always necessarily feel like I have the time to take care of my skin in the morning and the night, with Tiege, it was just like, all right, quick 5-minute thing. I know exactly what I need to do. Let's get it done. And it felt great to be conscious about my skincare. As a guy who is approaching his late 20s and now, I'm in my early 30s, it's so important and so key to take care of your skin, because you want to sort of fight back against the effects of aging and all the types of things like that. So really, the earlier you start taking care of your skin, the better. Now, what I always tell guys to try is Tiege's level 1 skincare system. So what this includes is a daily face wash to keep your skin looking clean, a twice a week exfoliating scrub to get that grime and dirt that's built up over time, as well as a daily moisturizer, for the morning and for the night. And guys, I promise you, it makes a difference. Like, I've been using it for 2 years now. I used to get breakouts all the time. Now I barely ever get them, and it feels great. I'm a lot more confident when I look in the mirror. So yeah, guys, I can't recommend Tiege enough, and they give it to you at a super affordable price too. Now, because Tiege is sponsoring today's video, they're actually going to give you 30% off your first box plus a free gift. All you gotta do is click that first link in the description to go grab your first box now. Go make it happen. So this next habit is a little bit different, but it's made me a lot more efficient and way better at managing my time, and a lot more productive too. So what I'm talking about is Scrum. And Scrum is basically a framework that you can use to make yourself more efficient, to kind of get things done. A lot of startups use it. If you're an engineer or and something like that, you've probably heard of this before. But you can also use it in your daily life and your daily tasks. To really simplify it, basically the way it works is you need to grab some sticky notes like this, right? It's super important that it's a visual thing, right? Then you separate either on your wall or on a poster board. You separate it into 3 columns. The first column is going to be things that need to be done for that week. So this is basically all your weekly tasks. And this can be, things you need to do for your work, and it can also be things you need to do in your personal life. Everything, right? Just put it all right there in that first column. Getting a haircut, dry cleaning, work tasks, all of that. Then the second column is going to be things you need to get done for that specific day. Right, so you take the tasks that need to be done for the week, you take a few of those off, and this is the stuff you're getting done for this day. That's when you take them from the left, you put them in the middle, and then on the right column, you're gonna have things that are done, right? So basically, in the middle, you take the middle sticky notes, you put them on the right side after you complete the task. What this does, number one, is it makes it a lot more satisfying to complete tasks because you can visually move it from one column to the next and you know that you get it done, so it just feels like you did something. But it also makes things less overwhelming. Instead of being like, oh, I gotta work this many tasks, I have to do this many things, then I have to do this much stuff in my personal life, it can feel so overwhelming. Well, now you can just break it down into these bite-sized portions on these sticky notes and just do one at a time. So yeah, guys, I definitely would recommend giving this a try, even if you have like a 9-to-5 job, because like I said, you can use your personal tasks too. Give it a shot, let me know how it goes. Men need some sort of a challenge. Right? Like we need something to fight against, we need something to work towards, we need some type of goal to complete to just kind of like make us feel whole. And there's not a lot of that out there these days. That's why finding ways to compete is so important. What I've done to add some competition into my weekly schedule is start playing sports. Mainly, I play a lot of flag football. Not only does this kind of get me revved up for the week, I know I'm going out, I'm gonna be playing on Sundays, but it also allows me to meet more people. There's a bunch of cool people on my team, bunch of cool people in the league. It's like social sports, so you get to make more friends as well. But like some type of fire gets lit up under you when you get to do this type of stuff that you don't normally get to do. Like you get the ball, you're the quarterback, and you get to lead a team down in like a 2-minute drill to score the game-winning touchdown. That shit's fun. Or you get the ball with like 10 seconds left or game point and you gotta hit up the game-winning 3. Like, it just creates some type of spark that you don't normally get in your day-to-day life. It gives you something to look forward to and adds a little bit of like flavor and spice to your life. And especially if you're new to a city, it's such a great way to meet people. Usually, like for example, over here in Austin, not only do I play in the league, but I found like a weekly get-together of guys who go play on Saturdays. So I've linked up with them a few times and it's just fun. It gives you some good stuff to do. Now this last one obviously is a bit more dating related, approaching by default. So what I mean by that is if you see a girl you want to talk to, you don't even have to think twice about it. You know you're gonna go up there, you're gonna say what's up, you're gonna start a conversation for no other reason than that's just the kind of guy you are. You go for what you want. You see something, a girl you want to talk to, you're gonna go say something to her. This gives you a lot more opportunities and makes you a lot better at conversation because you're gonna be having a lot more conversations. Plus, in that moment of truth, when you see that girl you want to talk to, you're not gonna have to question, oh, does she have a boyfriend or this or that, or like, should I do it? What if these people judge me? Because you're that dude. Like, you're the guy who's going out, you do it anyway. That's just who you are. Those excuses you've made in the past are no longer warranted anymore. Now guys, if you can start implementing these habits into your life, I'm telling you, they're gonna change the game for you. So give them a try, let me know how they go. And if you wanna check out T. Hanley's Level 1 Skincare System, like I said, hit that first link in the description. You can check that out too. And I'll see you guys in the next video.